Welcome to today's edition of Hashtags on Voice of the People TV. And of course, permit me to say Happy New Month to you and also Happy Independence Anniversary to Nigeria. Nigeria is 64 years old, and a 64-year-old child should possibly have great-grandchildren, depending on when they got married. And then people are asking, is Nigeria really old enough to celebrate? Because it looks like there's a lot not to celebrate, because Nigerians have taken to the streets of Nigeria to protest against, of course, every bad thing happening in Nigeria today. But then, today, we stand tall, proud of our heritage and of course, resilient spirit. As Nigerians, we celebrate of independence. I want to urge us to, renew our hope for a brighter tomorrow. And of course, may our diversity unite us, our creativity inspire us, and of course, our determination, let it drive us towards a better Nigeria. Because this is our home. We are not going anywhere, regardless of wherever it is that we run to, regardless of whoever it is that is jabbing to the abroad. Home is still home. And this is where you get to eat your favorite African dish. I'm particular about that because a lot of us would definitely miss our African food if we get to see ourselves outside Nigeria. So let us make this our home and keep hoping for a better Nigeria. Well, we'll take a breather, and when we come back, we'll go straight into all the hashtags that has been trending the entire day. Stay tuned. Do not touch it. Welcome back. This is still Hashtags on Voice of the People TV. And of course, hashtag is a go-to show for everything trending on social media. If it has been buzzing and you're kind of confused and you're trying to know why this particular hashtag has been trending on social media, come closer, come closer. This is where we talk about all of it, be it politics, be it finance, business, entertainment, everything and anything that trends the entire day. We talk about that on hashtags. And of course, POP TV is your go-to station, and hashtag is a go-to show. And go on our YouTube page. On YouTube, we are at Voice of the People TV. And in other social media handles, we are at POP TV Live. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell us which of these shows are your favorite, because the #1 trending here on social media is hashtag Imo State has been trending. But today, that happens to be the 64th birthday of Nigeria. Hashtag Nigeria has been trending. Hashtag protest has been trending. Hashtag protest has been trending with about 19,000 posts. Yes, Nigerians went to the street today to protest against bad governance, to protest against hunger, to protest against every bad thing that has been happening in Nigeria. And this particular protest was, of course, tagged hashtag Fearless October Protest. Yes, hashtag Fearless October Protest. And then we'll get you videos, of course, the videos so you can see how Nigerians are reacting to. Of course, you see the protest ongoing that, was on today on the streets of Nigeria. Hashtag Zenith Bank, yes, and that's the protest. Of course, our correspondents went to the streets of Lagos to, get your reports, to show you live feeds of all the happenings of how the protest went down today. And of course, they are really, planning to converge tomorrow, being Wednesday, to continue with the protest, demanding for basic things, demanding that the fuel subsidy that was removed will be replaced. Because, a lot of people are buying fuel for about 1,500 naira, depending on the city where you are resident. And then some people are buying for 880-something naira. People are buying fuel for different prices, and then people are asking, let's try as much as possible to, allow the poor to breathe. Because even when the president said that the fuel subsidy was removed, He said, allow the poor to breathe. But it feels like the poor are really suffocating, and even the rich are suffocating, because a lot of people have been moved from band B to band A, and people are paying through their nose just to be able to have their lights on. People spend as much as 100 and something thousand naira in a month on electricity tariff, and people are asking which way Nigeria. Also, we have trending here, hashtag 1st October has been trending, hashtag Zenny has been trending. And the reason why hashtag Zenny has been trending is because of the fact that Nigerians are complaining that they are unable to use their USSD, and then also unable to make transfers with their app, and they are asking that Zenith Bank should do something about it. But then I think there was a circular from Zenith Bank saying that they are undergoing maintenance, and then that Nigerians should bear with them, that the network will be back shortly. But Nigerians are not having it, and then they are ranting on social media asking that Zenith Bank should bring back our network. We want to make some transfers. We want to do one or two things with our app. Hashtag August 1st has been trending as well. Hashtag Southeast has been trending. Also, hashtag Imo State has been trending. So the reason why hashtag Imo State has been trending is because angry Igbo youths burned down a university that was planned to host Northern IDPs in the state. Yet it was alleged that the angry Igbo youths burned down a university that was meant and planned to host Northern IDPs in the state. Of course, it was also revealed that the governor of Imo State, that's Hope Uzodimma, for some reasons, people said, for some reasons they do not know, that he intends to bring Fulani militants into Imo State under the guise, as they said, of settling up an IDP camp for them, to train them and to make them employable, to bring them back into the society, to be employable and be useful to the society. But then the Imo youths are questioning, and they're asking, why should an IDP camp be situated in Imo State from far north to be established in Imo State? What happened to other northern parts of Nigeria? Why must it be in Imo State? And then also some people alleged that another reason why he is bringing this northern people, this Fulanese, to the Imo State is because he's trying to encourage intertribal marriage, trying to encourage people to marry from other states, people from Imo State marrying the Fulanese, and then intertribal marriage. And people are asking, is this what we should be talking about right now in the city of Imo State, when we have a lot of banditry, a lot of kidnappings, a lot of bad things happening in the southern part of Nigeria, where it used to be very peaceful, but now it feels like the southern part of Nigeria has, become something quite unbelievable, having a lot of people being kidnapped, a lot of people being killed as a result of insecurity happening in the southern part of Nigeria, and as well other parts of Nigeria. Well, let us see how netizens are reacting to that. But before that, let's get the video of the infrastructure that was burned down in Imo State, and then you tell me what you think about that. And then also, as we take reactions from netizens to see how they are reacting to hashtag Imo, and also hashtag Southeast of Nigeria. But before we get that video, let us take reactions from netizens to see how they are reacting to hashtag Imo. And this is from Prince Uzoma, who says, this is the place that was to be turned into an IDP camp for Fulani and Imo ladies, according to Governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodimma. The youth has responded in the language that they can understand. Well, that language that you think that the youth actually understood is by burning the infrastructure, which we did not really want it to be like that. But then something really very interesting happened. The fact that someone made a tweet on social media, and telling the youth that they should make sure they stop building infrastructures in Imo State, in the person of Simon Eba. He made some comments, regarding that. But before we take that tweet, let's take this tweet from @pilot Fagami, who says, but why has humanity gotten to this extent? in the southern part of Nigeria, why do these particular regions that we all know to be smart and business-wise always take the wrong way to do the right things? Burning down a university that is supposed to benefit all serious youths. Well, it was alleged, and people are saying they did not burn down any university, that they simply burnt down infrastructures where they wanted to, the IDP camp that was meant for the Fulanese. And people are asking, why Imo State? Why not take it back to your northern state? Why do you have to come down to a place like Imo State to build your IDP for Fulanese? Well, moving on to the next reaction from social media. And this one is from Mayor, who says, okay, that tweet has disappeared. This is from Mayor, who says, the burned down IDP camp, not university. Of course, I mentioned that earlier. They built the so-called open university only to turn around and named it IDP camp, as if we have war in the East. One northern state is bigger than the whole Southeast put together, so they should remain in the north than bringing them to us here in Nigeria. And then this one is from Aka Ebuchionwa, who says, you divine Igbos of all places, how can they think of shipping IDP, I mean, Boko Haram to the southeast in the name of rehabilitation? And then we also have this one from, that tweet has disappeared again. This is from Charles, who says, that's the IDP camp in Imo set up by the governor to bring in Fulanese from the north to Imo State as IDPs. It will never work. North is too big for south infrastructure, as many as they want, not in Imo or wider southeast. Okay, and this one, of course, so amid all of these things happening, Sawaneba he made an announcement saying, for the security of Biafrans, there will be no further building project by Nigeria in Imo State from today, whether directly or by proxy. Every building project is banned. The Biafra government will rebuild Imo. You will never bring in Boko Haram to train in Imo State. Well, that was his own part of, lending his voice and, asking them to stop burning houses. Okay, we also have hashtag JJ Okocha has been trending. And the reason why hashtag JJ Okocha has been trending is because, I don't know if the video of the Imo State is ready, so that would possibly have the video played before we take on hashtag JJ Okocha. But if it's not ready, is because there's this clip where he said he is a better dribbler than Leo Messi, Neymar, Vinicius Jr., Cristiano Ronaldo. So football Twitter totally disagreed with the Delta man and said that he's not even better than Robinho. Hey, do you agree to that? Because these videos that I'm seeing here say something quite different, and people are saying, you guys don't rate this man, no? Like, you are not rating JJ Okocha. Do you know what kind of a footballer, a sportsman that he was when he was in the field? Like, you guys don't rate Nigerians at all. Well, I hope we can get to watch the video where he made this revelation, like so many people would say, where he said in that interview that, of course, he is a very great dribbler. Well, let's watch the video.
You hear a better dribbler than yourself, JJ Okocha. Osimhen, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lookman, Florian Wirtz, Jadon Sancho, Jamal Musiala, Vini Jr., Phil Foden, okay, Bernardo Silva, Kylian Mbappé. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Neymar Jr. Okay, the last one, Leo Messi. Oh, JJ Okocha, hey, you're officially the best dribbler.
Of course, I mean, that was my strength, you know.
That's it there. He said he is a very wonderful dribbler. Do you agree to that? Or do you have a different, reason why you'd say that he did not, do well as a dribbler while he was, in the field? Well, let us see how netizens are reacting to hashtag JJ Okocha. This is from Gopal Das, who says, we don't regard our own. Yes. He isn't as decorated as all these players. But this guy was a hell of a dribbler. I agree with him. Okay. And then this one is from Fashola Abiola, who says, young football fans and latecomers into football will want to disagree. JJ may not be as decorated, but he is a hell of a dribbler. Okay. And then this says, but it's somehow Okocha no small for a whole samba boy, Ronaldinho, to fall in love with his dribbling skillet. That's a statement on its own. And then we have this one from Mazili, who says, I would disagree with him, saying he dribbles more than Nyama, but we can't put Robinho in same conversation with Okocha. Robinho's mate is Martino Mancini. All right, and that's from Mazili. All right, and that's the last tweet for hashtag JJ Okocha. Also, Bobrisky has started trending again. If you do recall the whole thing that happened between Bobrisky, Femi Falana, Fowles, and then a lot of people share very dark man, plenty gist that surrounded the whole very dark man going to, meet the House of Reps. And then he said that he was not going to say anything again until Bobrisky, that was summoned with him, comes to the House of Reps. But they said that Bobrisky fell ill and were asking if it is, a sudden sickness. Because how come you were invited to the House of Reps and you did not deem it fit to appear there? Even if you had to appear in crutches, even if you had to appear, in a wheelchair. People just wanted him to appear before the House of Reps members. But then the only person that appeared was a very dark man who, of course, said a lot of things that he said. And he said he was not going to say "pim" again until the person that he was summoned with appears there. But then, guess what? Something now happened. The reps, they have ordered the prison service to provide CCTV clips of Bobrisky in jail after, not being convinced from the officials that he actually went to jail. But then remember that Bobrisky said that somebody made some calls, his godfather, that his godfather, not forefathers, that his godfather, called some people and then, said, did one thing. And instead of going to the prison, he went to the VVIP side of the prison. And people are asking, people like Shehu Kuti are asking, if me, Shehu Kuti, could go to prison, who are you? Who are you, you Yahoo boy, if you remember what I'm saying? Who are you, Bobrisky, that would not go to prison? So all these things, everybody's shaking their heads together. The EFCC is trying to say, oh, they did not collect 15 million from Bobrisky. They did not collect any money. That, in fact, so many things that did not collect any money. Femi Falana is saying he did not collect any money. Fowles is saying they should remove his name from all of these things. And we're asking, which way? Nigeria. Well, also something that has been trending here as well is we mentioned hashtag Hope is Odima. Hashtag Maggie has been trending. And the reason is because this young lady said that her man wanted creamy porridge yam or something. And then we saw in the video where she used 14 cubes of seasoning, 14 cubes to make very small portion of yam. And people are asking, that this woman wants to kill her husband, though. This one is not wife material anymore. Well, also we had here trending. Michael Jackson has been trending as well. Sabinus trended today as well on social media, and the reason why he trended was because he made a skit where he portrayed that he called kidnappers to help him kidnap his father just so that he could get money off his father. And then, as a result of, kidnapping his father, he got kidnapped by the kidnappers that kidnapped his father. Yeah, that was all in the skit. People are saying that he has really, really broken into the skit market because he's really making a lot of money from this skit. And then his skit, people are saying that his skit is always, always very, very funny. Super, super funny. Also, we had here trending here on social media. We mentioned that we had Bobrisky trended today. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu also trended today because they said that he addressed Nigerians today early in the morning as a result of the 64th independence anniversary of Nigeria. And people are saying that they're not okay with his address, that they wanted more. They wanted to hear more from the president, that he feels that the president is not feeling the hardship going on in the country and they are not happy about that. Well, tell me what you think about that broadcast that happened today, where the president, of course, had the press release. He addressed the nation by 7 a.m. today. But Nigerians are saying that it is not enough, that they want more from the president because if not, tomorrow being Wednesday, they would continue their fearless October protest until the government of Nigeria hears their cry. Do you think Nigerians will continue? Because a lot of people are saying that the protest has become a norm. And then after protesting, after crying, after all whatnot, everybody goes back to what it used to be. Well, let us take reactions from hashtag Nigerians, hashtag protest, hashtag October 1st. There's a hashtag that the netizens really reacted to hashtag Nigeria, and I wish we could take their reactions before we wrap up the show for today. And this is from Emeka Ahize Chukwu, who says, Buhari failed Nigerians and plunged the country into extreme poverty, hardship, and now Tinubu is doing the worst. Do you really think that Tinubu is doing the worst when it comes to governing Nigeria? Or do you think that he's trying and, of course, Nigeria can only keep getting better? Well, this person also said, let the people take it back. Please, protesters should not allow the police to take any person away. I think I kind of agree to that, though. This is from Tijani Usman A, who says, all radio and TV. Okay, this is from number 4. I wish we could play from the number 1, where he made mention of a lot of things. Please, let's start from number 1 and not number 4. Yes, so Tijani says, if we Nigerians really want to protest against the country's hardship, number 1, all workers should stay at home, including business marketer. Number 2, students should stay at home and their teachers. Number 3, some military shouldn't go to work, example, police and FRSC, etc. And then number 4, he says, all radio and TV stations shouldn't work, including their workers as well. Number 5, make everyone consider on every main road and express, so vehicle will not be able to move an inch. But now only 40% of Nigeria will agree with this option. Well, with this opinion, do you agree to that? Do you really, really agree to that? Moving on, this one is from at the Tigress. That was the Tigress wishing Nigeria a happy, that's official basketball team page on X, wishing Nigeria happy 64th anniversary. We stand proud and determined to soar higher as a team. Together, we will continue to push boundaries and achieve greatness in unity. Happy Independence Day, Nigeria. And then also we have this one from Simio, who says, since Nigeria gained independence in 1960, Nigerians never get peace of mind. Do you think Nigeria will flourish? Nigeria will prosper. Nigeria will flourish. Nigeria will prosper. Let's get on with the task of nation building and contributing our quota to the country's development. Happy Independence Day, Nigerians. There was a tweet also that the renowned actress also made. That is Funke Akindele. She made a video and then she also made a tweet. I wish we could get that to play so that I want us to really listen to that video that she made. And you watching me will tell me what you think about that video. Well, this is not Funke Akindele and this is not the video. This video is a different one entirely. But then we could also listen to this one while we wait for that of Funke Akindele to be played.
89 million people in Nigeria are living in extreme poverty, with about 3.5 per day. Mr. Jude's kids don't know about arithmetic operations or how the minimum wage sums up, yet all they know is that he will provide. A person's asset is his intellectual property, yet he has no audacity, no dream, no food to fall this.
Well, that's not Funke Akindele. We're still going to play that video from Funke Akindele where she was, advising Nigerians that she know the jackba, that all the money that she has made from the movie industry, that it has been from Nigeria. And she as much as even mentioned that they have about over 1,000, that they have over 1,000 staff of course, Jennifer's Diary, and then that there's money here in Nigeria, and they would, she would love people to, keep investing in Nigeria and, try as much as possible. Okay, yes, that's the video.
Hello, my name is Funke Akindele, aka Jennifer, and yes, today is Nigeria's birthday. In Nigeria, I pray that this country will be great. Yes, you say it's cliche, we keep saying it will be great, it will be great. Oh yes, it will be. This is where I earn a living. This is where I'm called Big Girl. Yes, this is where I make the designer bag, designer clothes. This is where I make the money to empower a lot of people.
Take the wide from there, this is like you see you. This is a medium short, right?
Yes, I just finished filming Everybody Loves Jennifer with well over 175 crew members here in Nigeria and Ghana, but majority from my country, Nigeria.
So you heard her. She said she has over 1,000 crew members of Jennifer's Diary, and they are making money in Nigeria, so that you should try as much as possible to invest in Nigeria and bring out the best in you. Well, this is where we will wrap up the show today on hashtags, and of course hashtag is going to make a return tomorrow, being Wednesday. Of course, the Wednesday edition of hashtag is going to be a bomb, because this is where we talk about a lot of things, and then we also talk about the ladies and wishing them Women Crush Wednesday. Well, this is where our wrap up, and of course join us on YouTube. We are at Voice of the People TV, and then on other social media handles we're at VOP TV Live. Do well to subscribe, like, comment and share our content, and you know very well that of course Nigeria can only keep getting better. This is me signing out. Masinachi Okafor. Have yourself an amazing evening.